welcome back. Today is Monday, June 23rd, and this is episode 98 of NooBTooB, weekly independent podcast where I am showing Yuzo my fine collection of Spore creatures. Check this out.
All right. Orange cock with balls. Very nice. Cock and balls with claws. Cock no balls, but with wings.
Cock.
Dude, what's that one? That's fucking nasty.
Oh, yeah. I call that the Yuzo's Mamasaurus.
You're hilarious. I'm Yuzo Watanabe.
And I'm Tobin and Yuzo. This week we'll be talking about Spore Creature Creator, Space Invaders Extreme, Blastworks, and Jar Jar Hunter.
Dude, I heard that is much better than Metal Gear Solid 4.
I've heard that.
New releases include Rock Band on the Wii, Guitar Hero on Tour, Final Fantasy Tactics A2, Bad Company, Battlefield, and Alone in the Dark.
Ooh. Alone in the Dark. As always, we'll have site news, culture, and community sections, but let's get started with Spore Creature Creator.
All right. Mine's going to merge into your wine bottle and make a genetic abomination.
Yeah, I wish I could do like that, like stretch the wine glass.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I do in this creature, make it larger.
I want orifices that exude wine, or expel wine.
Poop wine in my mouth.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
If we could genetically invent an animal that pooped wine.
Wow, or pissed wine, probably.
Pissed wine.
Pooped,
I would
Twinkies?
Have all of them.
Yes.
We would just be sucking on them during the episode.
Wait, hold on. Oh, that's terrible.
Little, like, wine nipples. Little wine cock.
No. Let's not go that far.
No, I don't like that.
Okay, but the Spore Creature Creator. So this is the one we were bitching about, wasn't it? I mean, we're talking about like, they're going to charge $10 for it.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. They actually did. They did something kind of nice, I thought.
Which is to give away a crippled free version.
Well, that was nice, but it only had 25% of the body parts, something like that, which was actually good enough for us because we were not as I'm not that big into building stuff.
No, not so much.
But I heard that if you buy the $10 version, you get $5 off the game.
Oh, is that official? So they're actually going to do that?
But it's not $10 off.
Yeah,
it's $5 off, which is
a little shady.
It's a little shady. It's a little, and I think it's only at certain retailers, that kind of crowd, like Best Buy or whatever. But this is the free one we're talking about because
But they built in more than I was expecting. I didn't realize that they were going to make a community this strong. Like I knew that.
Yep.
In the future, they were going to have it so that if I built something, it would go out into the universe, and if you started a game, you might be fighting against my guys.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize there was going to be like a Sporepedia.
And not only that, the Sporepedia you can actually limit to certain people, like only your friends and things like that too.
Oh, yeah.
So you get to see the ones that Maxis made. Apparently, you can be able to, I don't know exactly how the communication and the connections are going to work, but you can you can actually record videos and send it on YouTube.
Yeah. And that's like built in. It's like, do you have a YouTube account? Yes. Blank. Like here is the walking cock and balls. Like
basically, yes. Have you seen all the fucking sporn that's been out there?
People have been adding some crazy shit. There was like a human that actually had two little balls hanging from his body. He was walking, and they're like balls.
Wow. Well, the actually most creative one that I saw? Goatsy. Did you see? You haven't seen Goatsy?
No, they made a Goatsy?
So it was a creature that went like this, and there was like this maw, this red pulsating maw.
Did it have his hands back like that?
Yeah, it was just
That's awesome fucking Goatsy monster.
Yeah, I want to see a Tub Girl monster, though.
Ooh, yeah, with like just like some sort of thing, like
some sort of spit
with a mouth. The mouth and the little brown appendage. Oh,
you gotta make it.
All right, it's on.
But yeah, no, I was actually having kind of fun with it. I'm not big into the creating aspect of it. It's not my thing. It doesn't kick whatever in my brain that, you know what I mean? Like
I think
building stuff like that.
I'll feel it a little bit more when I can create a creature and then play it. Like right now, a lot of people are getting into the whole idea of like, look, I made this thing. Ha ha, look, it's dancing, it's whatever. It's like I was like, that is very well done.
Very cool.
And I'm ready for the game to come out. It's just like
I made two creatures, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, they're doing some good stuff with it. I mean, my understanding is like we were saying that EA was releasing. Oh man, I was about to sneeze. EA was releasing the Spore Creature Creator just to make a quick buck. But my thinking is that they actually want to pre-populate the Spore-iverse with human-created creatures so that when you first start playing, right, you get all sorts of this random
stuff. They're just like, it's like when you start a world, there's all these guys you're fighting, and they're all other people's creations.
Other people's penis creations, I'm sure.
So that is an interesting question. So
I don't know, dude.
I bet that they did not expect this. Like, I knew that they would figure
come on.
You think that they expected this volume
do you think Picross, the guys who make Picross, they go, somebody's going to make a fucking dick level? It's human nature.
Yeah.
If you make anything where people can make anything, the very first thing they do is cock and balls.
That's true.
Always.
That's exactly what I do. But
exactly.
So that means that somewhere they're going to take an intern, and literally every creature that comes in, someone's going to have to say acceptable, unacceptable, acceptable, unacceptable, because whatever this game is rated, it's probably going to be like G, right? Or
T, probably T15. Because there's attacking and stuff.
They're not gonna there's gonna be 6-year-old kids playing this game, and they're probably gonna. Don't you think they're gonna
do that? How can they do it?
They have to have a person.
Well, no. My thing is maybe they'll have a free zone where it's just unfiltered, and they won't say you access unless you say you're have a certain age. But then whatever gets rated well out of that maybe goes to a cleaner. I mean, this is my guess.
Yeah.
Right?
There wasn't any rating built in the Sporepedia
yet.
No,
but they said there's going to be ways to click something, say it's offensive.
Okay.
So everything you make will just basically be
and they're going to have the same fucking problem that YouTube has, which is that all these people mark shit as offensive that's not. I'm actually very surprised that we haven't had that problem. Yeah. But
didn't have a problem at all.
With anything. Well, that we never will.
No.
But yeah, so it's just, anytime you let people decide shit, there's going to be griefers.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's only going to be so much. Okay, fine, you don't let the cute little teddy bear creature into the. It's okay.
Everybody be voting up the cock and ball.
Yes, I am. Right?
Yeah. So actually, we haven't talked about the game. So,
the game or the creature creator?
The creature creator.
Okay, so the creature creator. What can you do? What can you?
So you start off with a little blob of shit, right? It looks like a turd. I forget where it would be on your shit.
Well, it's
chart.
Different. No, but it's different because each time you create a new character, it's a different link of shit.
I didn't see. I thought it was just always a little turd.
No, I had a turd. Well, turd which was skinny in the middle, and
and two little turdlings on the ends.
Yeah, some dingleberries.
So you basically have a spine with some shit around it.
Yeah,
and then you can start stretching it into whatever shape you want. You can make the parts bigger and smaller, and then you can just start adding on nose, mouth, and ears and legs.
Lots of different stuff. I mean, different hands. Different eye stalks, which was really cool.
Yeah,
I really like that.
Weapons.
Yeah, but the actual. I mean, I think when you get the full game, the actual number of different types of things you can make is going to be huge. So did you see the Bowser somebody made?
No.
Oh my, it's perfect. It looks like fucking Bowser.
That is cool. How cool would it be to start a world where you got some little lump of shit? Yeah. His natural enemy is Bowser.
No, I want to make a Mario.
Yeah. Fuck.
So awesome.
It's like kryptonite. Damn it. So I'm pumped.
Yeah.
This made me more excited for Spore.
Really? Because you were worried because of.
Well, I was just worried that it wouldn't feel as good as I thought as it could. But I mean, the engine is so smart. Whatever you make these creatures look like, they find their center of balance. They find a gate that's all their own.
Can you imagine the algorithms that had to be done to make it so that you actually had procedural animation walking naturally?
No. You and I are computer scientists, and I can't even begin.
That is hard shit.
Yeah, that is math on top of math.
Well, I mean, because you have skeletons you got to worry about, and it's ridiculous.
And figuring out how to walk no matter what shape you are, that's fucking cool.
Now, we're going to show some videos of what we did. Oh, yeah, so let's show you, but we actually ran into a problem. I ran into a problem with the procedural.
Do you want
look at yours
mine first? Okay, so here's my video of my little...
What's the name of it again?
This is the Fuck Your Mamasaurus. Too bad it didn't show up in the video. I was kind of hoping the name would show up in the video, but I'm a child.
Nice blue leggings.
Thank you.
It's an 80s. Fuck your mom's.
Yeah, see, that's what I figured. It's kind of jazzercise, a little bit of...
He's a maniac
on the floor. Yeah, see, he's doing a little grooving.
Yeah, not bad.
Little dancing. Bad. Yeah, see? Oh.
Yeah, we need a chair for him to sit on in this flashlight.
It's Jennifer Beal. Looks just like Jennifer Beal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. He got the little tentacles on the back. He's got his big mother fuck you claws in the front. Those aren't his arms. That's just a weapon. He doesn't have arms.
So is he going to run up to somebody and just kind of lay on them?
That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping is just like a run up and it's like a belly flop attack.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
it looks scary and nasty. Is that an eye stalk up top?
Yeah, it is. It is a little eye stalk. Well, he's got two little demon eyes there.
Yeah, and some weird ass tail. I can't figure out what that is.
Yeah, and he shits wine. So
nice.
That's a nice little touch.
I thought it was wine nipples.
We need a big breast with wine shooting out. So you had problems with yours?
Yeah. So I made a classic D&D monster. So why don't you?
Okay. It's a beholder.
I know. When you make it, it's actually holding on the air. It's actually just sitting there, right? But then right when you hit play, it drops on the ground. It just starts...
Oh, look at that body, though. It's all fucked up. Like, when it moves, it doesn't...
It has 2 spine segments.
Oh.
And I didn't have enough stocks.
That's cool, though. I like that. That's
when
nice.
you make a spherical spore creature, it just doesn't work at all.
Yeah, it's kind of bent in. Yeah. Like, when you move it, kind of...
So they probably
it looks cool though. It looks very.
It's a beholder.
Yeah, it is a beholder.
Yeah, so I can get the mouth flat. There's like.
I like when it moves. The mouth is like wrong. But
yeah, you can make anything. So I'm kind of excited about actually seeing other people's creations in my game.
Fuck yeah!
To say like, oh, that's awesome. You know, I want to play everything.
So cool. Check it out. It's free. Why the fuck not? And if you really like it, drop $10.
And you'll save 5 on the real game. Yeah. So I'm better with that. It's less of a.
It's a little less dickish. Charging you for but I can't wait for Spore to come out. Never.
It's going to come out. Actually,
it's going to come out.
It's already out.
Yeah, we've had this debate.
Yeah, we'll have to have the vote. Actually.
Yeah, we should. Okay, so next game. Fucking cool.
I am. Oh my god. So this is Space Invaders Extreme.
Yeah.
So did you ever end up playing Pac-Man Championship Edition?
No.
Okay, so this is. I'm going to make a description. You're not going to be able to. So this is to whatchamacallit, asteroids or Space Invaders as Pac-Man Championship is to Pac-Man.
Yeah.
They basically took a very classic formula and just put it on crack.
Yeah.
And this is I don't know what kind of crack this game.
I was going to say it was like crack and then double crack and then like snorting blow off of crack. That's fucked up. It's crazy, but it's crazy in a great way, and it's in a way that doesn't make me angry, which is unusual.
Really?
Like usually, spazzy shit, I'm just like, oh, what's this all about? But how cool is this game?
Well, what's cool? Because that's the thing. I would have thought you wouldn't have liked this game that much.
I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
So what is it about it? Is it the fact that it's so spazzy, or?
But it's spazzy, but it's polished. Like it makes sense.
Oh yeah, it is.
So. It's Space Invaders. Like you're down here at the bottom. There's little things up at top.
Lots of aliens.
And then, but there's like this screen that's tracking what you're doing. So it's like if you get 4 blue guys, then they drop a blue weapon.
Yeah, it's kind of like Arkanoid, right?
Yeah,
you're getting these special weapons and things like that. But the best thing about it is the fact that it's so fast paced.
Yeah.
There are no stages in the classic sense. Like in the original Space Invaders, you are shooting all the things, and you have to shoot the last guy, and then you get to the next stage.
And then it goes boop boop boop, new stage.
Yeah. This one's like you shoot, bam, next guy, next one,
just
next.
running.
And
then there's all this random shit.
Yeah,
like I love that. It's like. You know, if you kill, I don't even know. See, I couldn't figure out what was triggering shit. Like, I would shoot. I shot like the spaceship on the top, and all it's like roulette. It's like what? And all of a sudden, there's like this big roulette wheel of spaceships, and you shoot one, and it's like you got laser. I was like, sweet laser.
Well, the Japanese love gambling, right? So it's just like let's just add it to every single. That's going to be the new thing next year. Every game from Japan will have a fucking slot machine, a roulette wheel, maybe some craps dice,
pachinko. They'll have like pachinko in the game with like little Space Invaders coming down off the pegs.
Final Fantasy 13, dude. It's just like half the game is going to be like
dude. Every Final Fantasy already has that shit. They always have the game room. You always
they do,
stumble upon a circus that has a gambling area, and it's like it's like how many fucking Pikachu can you fuck in 10 seconds? Like
that's a lot of Pikachu.
Yeah. The Chocobo.
Chocobo, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, they have Chocobo racing. They have everything.
Chocobo fucker 2000. I don't even know what that would be.
Well, you raise them, so that's actually really scary.
So what?
So the thing, this game, as far as I can tell, has captured the true element of Geometry Wars.
Yeah,
just like Pac-Man Championship Edition did, where it's just like you just keep on wanting to play, and like we played the DS version, and the online is great.
I haven't tried the online,
dude. So you can share scores.
Okay.
So that's the first thing.
Not
Number
like
one.
Versus or anything?
Well, so there's that. Well, but there's a score. Scoring, the great thing is we can actually play. You can actually get really far.
Okay.
And you play in the special mode where you don't get the continues and all that, and then you just try to get the best score.
Okay.
So then that's all global, and of course I look at the top 10. It's all Japanese people.
Sure.
They've had it forever. But you can also play online against each other.
What's your name?
It's the profile that you put in.
So it's just like if I had Tobin, it's just Tobin, like whatever I typed. Okay.
Exactly. And I don't think there's that many Tobins, so
no,
I think you have to worry about
that. True. But I mean, it's not like could I add you to like a friends list?
Yes. So they have friends codes and all this other stuff, and you can. I haven't actually done it yet, but I think you can compare yourself against your friends. But this is on the DS.
Yeah.
This is like functionality that we've seen now on like the PS3, like all these other places, but not on the DS. Really, not very well done.
That's very true.
And they also have a versus mode. So I don't know if you played versus. I played it with Wi-Fi. I didn't actually play against friends, but it's like you're playing the game. But they're also playing the game, and the more things they hit, they throw more aliens at you.
Dude, it's like Tetris.
Yes.
So it's like Space Invaders Tetris. That's crazy shit.
So it's great. And I got my ass kicked because
of course.
Because anybody that's playing right now is all Japanese, and they ruin. It's not fun.
They ruin gaming for the rest of us.
Yeah,
Japan. This is why we can't have nice things. You're all so good.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
Damn it.
Like if you
That's like when I played Mario Kart.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like Tobin. Japanese.
Yeah.
It's like all kanji, and I'm just like, I'm racing, and I feel like even if I'm having the game of my life, I'm doing everything perfect, and they're all just like ahead of me.
Like,
and
whatever.
it's some bored 12-year-old that's just like sitting in his room. Like, I told you when I was in Japan in the arcades, they would have the dudes playing like the shooting games where he'd play both guns, and he didn't even seem to care. It was just like... And he was hitting every enemy, like 100%.
On the highest difficulty. Do they make fun of you when you're last? Do they call you round eye or anything like that? I mean...
They sarcastic clapped me when I beat
you were telling me about
4.
that. They're like...
Yeah, and it was like I was proud for a second because like I would die and I was like swiping my card, and I was like put in 10,000 yen, and then I finally beat the game. And I turn on there like... Yeah, if you put enough money in, anybody can beat the game, shitbag. Like, they can all beat on 1 credit.
Maybe they're just clapping the fact that you spent so much money.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks for the free money.
For the dollars, the American worthless dollars.
So Space Invaders.
Yeah, Space Invaders is great.
Very, very cool. I have no complaints.
It's $20. I mean, I rented it, and I think I will buy my own copy.
I think I will, too.
What
a cool thing to play on a plane. Like, it's really well done. It's not too easy. It's not too hard.
You know what we forgot to mention?
What's that?
The music.
It's like
just
procedural
like
music.
Like yeah. So you're actually shooting and it actually makes that beat. And like I was playing, I'm like, wow, I'm in res.
Yeah.
And
it's like the more you play, like, if you're killing a bunch of guys, it kind of steps up the urgency and it just kind of, you get into the zone, like you're in the flow of the game.
Exactly. So. And if you're a classic, arcade fan, they actually took a lot of the original sounds and incorporated into the music, which is like, I remember that.
So hot.
It's nice.
So very cool. Good job. Distributed by Square Enix, created by somebody else.
Taito,
that's right.
Yeah, Square Enix.
I guess they're like the new distributor
the
of
new
choice.
EA.
Yeah. The new EA. Don't say that. That's terrible.
They're like a super publisher now. I mean, yeah.
But maybe they'll just publish good stuff. Maybe they'll like kind of censor what they
played
publish.
some. Remember, you used to be a huge Square Enix fanboy, and then you played a couple of games where like, was it Rogue Galaxy was one problem?
Oh god, Rogue Galaxy. We still get hater comments on that. People like occasionally find it like, what are you talking about? Rogue Galaxy's great.
It's nothing compared to the Metal Gear though. So.
When we talk about we'll talk about that later.
Yes, but the next game is Blastworks.
Yeah.
So this is the game that we were talking about. We're like, hey man, this looks weird.
It does look weird.
It's like a shmup. So the basic description is a shmup. You're this little biplane, which is really weird. You're shooting. The thing I didn't like about the controls is that you can move your guy. Yeah. You can't move your stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's kind of physicsy where you hit up, then the stream kind of points down, and when you go down, so it's
you're just kind of
like
you're like flopping around a flaccid ship.
Yeah, basically, kind of like just stream of just of semen out, and it's just. But the best thing about this ship is that each thing you hit and then you touch it becomes part of your ship.
Yeah.
Which is like Katamari.
Katamari, yeah. And honestly, the art looks like Katamari. It's just kind of like simple, blocky.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
Shit. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's all attached. But I mean, it's kind of neat because there's this element of everything that you shoot has a different firing pattern. Like some just hit bombs, some like do spread, do all sorts of stuff. But when you attach it, it also does the same thing. Yeah. But it's spinning as you shoot it, so
when you grab it, it can be pointing backwards
and not doing
totally
any good at all.
Useless to you. Yeah, I was like, I didn't get a chance to play this, but I looked at the user the videos online, and these guys have these big fuck you ships, and it's like the bullets are just going down or
and like
backwards.
whatever.
So what's the feel like? Did you have fun?
So like
a little dumb.
I like the idea.
Yeah.
I really admire the idea, and this guy has apparently done a lot of shmups before, so he's that's his thing. The good benefits are the fact that you can make your own levels. Yeah. It's very highly customizable. You can share them. Okay. There's 4-player co-op. I don't remember if there was online co-op. Maybe I have to double check on that. But it's kind of like a fun little party game. But the thing is, it's a shmup, and it's not a very good shmup. Yeah. Like I like Ikaruga. Right. Yeah. Ikaruga's great. I'll pay $10 for that. No problem. Any day. This one is like a disc game. I don't remember how much it is. I rented it. I think it's like $40. I'm like, if it was a WiiWare game for $10, I would say get this game today. Yeah, because it's like $10 and it's fun. You can design your own levels. You can play multiplayer. It's okay. Yeah. But for a full-on disc game,
that seems a little much.
It's a little much.
Yeah,
the graphics aren't that great.
That's the thing, is I was looking at the videos, I'm like, this doesn't look that fun, because it's still like, if you were a shmup purist, it seems like there's not the pattern memorization that you normally get.
There is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you're a shmup purist, this is actually better for you. So if you really like those games, because the thing is, like, some of the boss levels, they're throwing like hundreds of little dots at you. And there's this element where you're hiding your attached ships.
And then you can bring them back out and shoot and then hide again. Okay,
so you're like kind of like dodging, finding a little square, and then basically throwing out your wad, shoot, bring it back in, dodge.
So you gotta shoot your wad at the boss.
Roll it back in. Yeah, it's... So if it was a WiiWare game, I would give it a thumbs up, but unfortunately I have to give it a thumbs down. Unless it might be a good rental, though, if you're a shmup fan. If you're Sloth,
basically. Otherwise...
No. I have no respect for Sloth as far as the shmup world is concerned.
What?
He never beat any of us in Ikuruga. He said, I didn't like it that much. I'm like, what? So yeah,
so you're a sloth. You're a shmup poser. He's like shmup-a-bee. One a shmup-a-bee. This is not working at all.
No, it's not working at all. So actually, the people that really should like it is Gwenster, because he beat everybody. Okay. Was it Killane? I forget. But some of the people that won the Ikuruga ones, go check it out.
Yeah. All right. And then finally, Game of the Year, possibly, maybe. Maybe. So Jar Jar Hunter is this epic adventure where you are
two podcasters. Potentially.
Right, two podcasters, one both very strikingly handsome.
Yes.
You can pick one of these two really sexy dudes, and you go off and you kill Jar Jar Binks.
Many Jar Jar Binks.
Lots of Jar Jars. Really good physics on the blood and the explosions.
Yeah, and you get different weapons. I mean, so one character has a chainsaw.
Right.
On a stick.
On a stick, of course.
What was the other one? Spider-Man webs.
Yeah.
Right. Spider-Man webs.
So, Fosslock went off and made this game. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god! Yeah,
we love this. If you guys want to make games like little game creators and send them in, we will totally play the shit out of them. We'll pump them on the show. If you actually right now go to NooBTooB.com and click on the show notes,
you will see a link to the thing, and we have it downloaded. It is an EXE, so we've already checked it for viruses. It's all cool.
Yeah, it's not.
Check it again if you really care.
Sure, and it only runs on PC. It's not a Mac game. But it's hilarious. I mean,
it's just cheesy.
It's just it's cheap and cheesy. But there's no cutscenes.
Yeah.
Which is a nice touch for once.
The story is great.
The story is really good.
Jar Jar must die.
Yeah. I that's all I need in the story, honestly.
Pretty much. The end. Yeah.
We talked all this shit on the show about it. It's like, if I had a game, Jar Jar Hunter, I'd play the shit out of it. It's like, turns out every time you kill him, it's just as satisfying. Like, fuck you! Misa got so many holes in me. Fuck off!
Dude, people loved your Jar Jar imitation a couple of weeks ago. That's fucking awesome.
Well, all you gotta do is talk like those old racist programs, like Massa blah blah doo.
It's kind of Jamaican though, isn't it? There's a little bit of Jamaican in there too.
We had Jamaican slaves.
Yeah. Probably.
It's like the worst character ever made in any movie.
I don't know. I really didn't like the trade guys. Where basically they're the Asian character.
Didn't they talk all watery? Or
no. I'm talking about the trade council guys who were basically like stereotypical Asians.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I'm like, come on. They were like walking like this. Yeah. I'm like, come on.
Like,
Jedi.
Jedi.
It's just like, fuck Lucas.
I know, Lucas. Are you really that racist? Jesus Christ.
Probably.
Okay,
so we have a bunch of new releases, but actually there's not that much exciting stuff that I want to talk about. The first one is the Wii Rock Band, actually.
Sure.
The Rock Band on the Wii. It's like people on the Wii were waiting for it for a long time, but the more I think about it, I'm like, I think it'd be kind of good, but I don't really see the benefit of motion control. And what about DLC?
Yeah, there's no fucking hard drive. So, like the Wii, you're going to have to basically buy song pack discs. There's no way they can do this otherwise.
But is that okay? I mean, granted, as long as they come every couple of months or something like that.
As long as they're the price that you would pay for downloadable games, right? Like this can't be for downloadable songs. It can't be like new song pack $60.
Say it's $1.50 and it's 20 songs.
Yeah,
$30.
Yeah.
No, sorry, is that right? $30. Yeah.
Yeah. But see, you lose all the element of choice. Like they release a million shitty songs, and I'm like, that's good, and that's good, and that's good.
You don't buy song packs, really?
Not usually. I usually kind of pick and choose. Like I bought the Metallica sound pack because all that shit was good.
I got the Bowie sound pack.
But
yeah, you're right because imagine if you have this disc and it's just like, man, I really want to play Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville, but I have to get.
Actually, this kind of sucks. Think about this. What if you had a party? And every time people want to play different songs, you're swapping out discs. Fuck that. That's terrible.
Well, what Harmonix should do is allow you to copy the disc to like your SD card or something. Yeah. Right? Some sort of mechanism. So like even if you're not... Because the spin on the press release from Nintendo or whatever was awesome. They're like, well, so since the online connectivity and the storage solution has potential, has yet to be realized on the Wii.
From us. It's not like they're like waiting for another company. They're like, if only we had our shit together.
But they spun it in such a classic way, and they're
brilliant.
Like, so we're just going to sell song packs.
Yeah. It's like people like complaining like, hey, what about this? Like, Wii sales figures.
Yeah, what?
Fuck you.
What? They have all this money. They're like, I can't hear you. I'm surrounded by money.
I'm taking a money bath. Like, but what about DLC? Like,
Wait, talk louder. The coins.
Talk to one of my hookers. Talk to one of my 17 wives that I bought. God, they don't care.
They don't care.
It's better than nothing. If you've got multiple consoles, you're gonna get it on the other consoles. If you only have a Wii, you'll get it on the Wii.
Yeah, absolutely. I know a few people with just Wiis. So
yeah, I don't actually. I don't know anybody with
Jason. Jason has one.
Okay, gotcha.
So he's like, there's only one people, and they're like, I want to play Rock Band, but I don't want a next gen console. And I'm like, that's good.
There you go.
Go ahead, play it. It's good. But you're stuck with song packs.
Yeah, that's crappy. I would be very unhappy with that solution, honestly. Yes. Next up, something I really don't care about very much.
No, not really. Guitar Hero on Tour.
Guitar Hero on Tour. Just, I haven't played it, but just the idea of strumming the screen while I play makes me angry just to think about it.
You know what makes me angry?
What's that?
All the fucking advertisements that were shown.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god!
Do you think, can we download any of those? Do you think we could play one in the show? I don't know if we could
long.
find...
It's like 4 minutes long.
Fuck
it's
it. We won't
really
play
long,
it.
But just go watch it. It's
so tacky! Oh. There's like... Why don't you rock the fuck out with the blue? It's like a dude with like a fucking like bandana or whatever.
He has like eye makeup on.
Isn't it like a dude and a girl? And they're just
well, that's the trailer. So there's two. There's the little kid and the other one. But no, there's the actual like how to play. And it's like 4 minutes long, and it's this really old guy dressed up as a rocker. I'm sure it's probably one of the Neversoft developers. And he's like, yeah, and it's sad. You're watching, you're like, wow.
Yeah. Wow.
So, so I don't like the marketing. Guitar Hero, for all...
It's like a 40-year-old at a goth club. You're like, dude...
That's exactly how it feels, dude.
Go home. Go home.
So that's you last weekend, right?
Yeah. Shut up! I'm not 40 yet!
You do love the goths, though.
I do love the goths. So, we don't care about that.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, somebody actually... did you read the comment on the last episode?
No.
Somebody says, hey, man, I bet you, like, you're not going to give fucking Guitar Hero on Tour more than a spit and 2 thumbs down. And I'm like, well, yeah, you're right.
That sounds about right.
You're about right. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to get it. He's like, oh, if I buy it for you, will you bust it up on air?
Sure.
And I'm like, sure. And he's like, well, give me your Metal Gear Solid 4 first. And I'm like,
oh, you don't understand math, sir.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
So I would destroy it if somebody buys it.
Sure.
Sure.
Seems like a waste. You can give it away to somebody that wants it.
Yeah, probably.
Final Fantasy Tactics A2.
Grimoire of Rift.
Yeah, you lost me at Final Fantasy Tactics. Like, I know people dig the shit out of this.
You're real excited. You're like, Final Fantasy? You're
Tactics? Fuck! Like that one word. That one word just ruins it for me. So, what is it?
It's a turn-based strategy game.
Grid-based
turn-based strategy that's very similar to Final Fantasy Tactics, to Fire Emblem, to all the other ones. We don't like those games.
We hate those games.
So we're not going to play them. But
it's probably one of those ones, I don't know if it's as bad as like they have been lately, where a lot of them are like, you have all these characters, each one of them moves X blocks, then you have to decide their alignment at the end, then you have to decide what they do. Fuck
It's not as bad as Operation Darkness, where you have 20 people.
That's the worst game ever made!
You could turn to werewolf, so that was slightly entertaining.
Yeah, that was alright.
But, so this Final Fantasy, if you really like Final Fantasy Tactics, go check this out. I tried playing the last...
A lot of people do.
Well, I tried playing the last Final Fantasy Tactics, I think the DS version. I really didn't like it because of the fucking story.
Oh.
Because they had just cutscenes in between every battle where it was just like,
But the battles suck too, so...
Yeah, exactly. So I wasn't rewarded with good gameplay after...
Yeah, so we don't care about that. But if you like it, send in a 60-second review. We'll play it on the air. Because we don't want to shit on games that we don't care about.
Yeah.
We'd like it, if you're a Final Fantasy Tactics fan, to say, based on other Final Fantasy Tactics, here's what I think about this one.
So you should compare it, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's like, you can't just say, oh, I love Final Fantasy Tactics, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. Next up, Battlefield Bad Company.
Yeah, so I talked about the demo of this. I wasn't that impressed.
No, you weren't.
I like Call of Duty, the online multiplayer. I have yet to play a game that really surpasses it. And I think you need something to surpass it to really do a good job.
It's got to grab you.
Yeah, I mean, you get weapons. I mean, sorry, you get weapons. Yeah, this is the first person.
Thank God! Amazing. Wow, innovation. Let me check that out. The weapons. Is there a cover system?
There's a cover system.
Is there multiplayer?
There is multiplayer.
Yes! I'm going to buy that game tomorrow. That sounds fantastic.
First-person shooter, fucking innovation right there.
Some weapons and ammo. So
enemies. Sorry.
So is there anything that what was?
No, it's vehicles. That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
So vehicles you don't see as often. I mean, you have it in Halo and things like that. But I was playing the vehicles, and it's just like I think Halo's really figured out vehicles.
Vehicles in Halo were one of the best parts.
Yeah,
like when you could hop in and other people were driving. That was when we were trying to beat the last level, and we're just everybody's screaming. It was like, turn left, turn left. Like that was fucking epic.
That took it 50 times to get the last level on that. But it feels right? The physics feel right. Everything's good. It's just I haven't felt that many other vehicle combat games. We have that. The only one I can think of is really Battlefield on the PC.
Okay.
And this doesn't feel right to me. So that's my thing on it. I'll rent it when it comes out.
Okay. So. And then last up, Alone in the Dark.
People are excited about this game.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure why.
So I went and I watched the videos, and there's some parts. There's this one part where you're escaping from a building.
Yeah.
You're climbing on the building. That looked cool as all fuck.
Can you show it? Hopefully we can show it.
Yeah, I'll play it right now. I'll play it right now while we're talking. So there's this thing where you're climbing out of a building, and shit's falling from above, and then shit falls from below, and the big fuck you explosion comes up, and a car comes 20 stories up and almost hits you. It's but it just looks good. It feels kind of edge of your seat.
If the rest of the game was like that, right?
What's the rest of the game look like?
The rest of the game, there's other. I don't know if you want to show 2 videos, but there's this. The pan.
I'll do the pan.
Okay,
video.
The pan combat gameplay video that we're seeing on game trailers, just my God, you're just fighting the zombie and you're just whacking the hell out of her with this thing. And it's just she's not dying.
Over and over and over again, and it's it looks like there might be some sort of control scheme where you can control how you swing the pan.
But is that something you always want? It's just man, I'm playing this survival horror game. I wish I had better pan physics.
I know. It's I wish I could configure my pan swings per enemy. It's just I just really want to get a pan uppercut on this one guy.
Body blow, pan body blow.
Yeah, body blow. So there's these videos where it just looks like there's a zombie and it's just pwang,
pwang,
and it's it falls down and gets back up. And then I was looking at this other thing where you're in a car and they pull you out of the car and you pick up a fire extinguisher. It's pwang, pwang.
Did it seem scary to you? That's what bothered me. This is supposed to be a survival horror game, and when you look at combat in Resident Evil and some other ones, it's just oh shit. Right?
Dude, the combat in Resident Evil 5 made me want to cry. It seriously looked like my nightmares. Yeah. It's fast zombies and just kind of it looks crazy. So I mean the
thing is I want to give this game some credit because Alone in the Dark really was the first survival horror game, at least 3D survival horror game. Yeah. And they did it right. I mean they're the ones that figured out the static camera view.
Yeah.
So everything was static camera. They used 3D objects. They used sound. It was just I was playing. I'm wow, this is scary shit on my 286. Right? The monsters with these big flat rectangles, but they were
the
fucking
scariest
scary.
Fucking rectangle you've ever seen.
Yeah, and then I've seen now on the 360.
You push the turbo button.
Yeah, I'm oh, it's moving faster. But I look at the PS3 now. I'm I see this really well done zombie. I'm
yeah. It doesn't look that scary. So there's literally nothing else out this week that I care about. So maybe you'll rent Battlefield. I'll rent this, and we'll come back with a better opinion. But
I think so.
The trailers look kind of ass.
Yeah. But we also have to play Secret Agent Clank.
Yes, Secret Agent Clank. I'm pumped about. So I'm going to be taking your PSP from you.
You're not going to get your PSP.
It was on my wedding. It was on my registry.
Nobody bought it.
Nobody bought it from me. I put a PSP on my registry and nobody bought it.
Come on.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, so Secret Agent Clank. We forgot to put that on there. Definitely play that next week. User-generated content.
Yes. So, as you guys know, we do have the NooBTooB Army user-generated content channel. If you just search for NooBTooB Army.
Dude, he got so many new subscribers this week.
How many do we get?
I don't know, but I saw I got an email where it's new subscribers, and I had to scroll down several screens.
No,
of names.
I haven't seen that. Okay,
so thanks, guys. Good job. NooBTooB Army, all one word. Go subscribe right now. We're going to be putting all the user-generated content that we get from people in there. Like Yuzo said last week, there is a schedule, so it's kind of reviews one day.
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Freaky Friday.
We're going to do that for about a month, and then we might open up Tuesdays and Thursdays. We haven't really decided yet, but I'm talking with all the mods right now. We're trying to program a TV show,
Fuck
TV
yeah.
station. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah! And so send shit in. Just send in whatever, like send in reviews, send in all your stuff. It's like, you guys, we want this to be, like a show for you guys.
Yeah, and the point is, go to user-generated content forum and then post it there, because that's where we'll be pulling stuff from.
Yep. So,
good video.
This is speaking of user-generated content. Like,
this is a good one.
This one cracks me the fuck up. Where is it? Hello. There it is.
Search.
All right, here we go.
Now, if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the fucking time!
So awesome.
Wow.
So awesome.
So Search, you rock. SIRCH.
Yeah.
He is a badass. Although I don't know if I like being mushroom snapped on screen like that.
That was pretty... Well, you attacked me first. In all fairness, you threw a big old cock at me, but I dodged it.
You were going to kill my boss. So,
That's true.
I mean, I had to do something.
So you got a cock in the face, but I was the woman character. So I think we're on even ground.
I think I would rather be Uma Thurman than have a cock in my face like that.
That's true.
It was good.
So that was very cool. So they went to the shoops, they pulled our faces off, they dropped in the video. So this is the kind of shit that we love. So thank you very much, Search.
It's hilarious. But we do have a new feature. I'm very excited about this.
Yes.
So it is a YouTube comment of the week. We are having one of our good friends, Richard. Do you want to set it up that much?
So we get a lot of really stupid comments on YouTube.
The internet is wonderful.
The internet is full. It's like imagine Xbox Live, except people are able to type as much as they want to us.
Yeah.
So we get some really funny ones. Some of them are so bad that I delete them, but almost none of them are that bad. Like I usually just laugh at them and make fun of their grammar. Yeah. But so we have a new feature, which is going to be in a proper British fashion. We're going to have Richard read our most offensive comment of the week.
Yeah. So every week we'll feature one of these. So
so without further ado, this is Masterpiece Theater Brit style.
Loser of the week. Assholes, fucking jackasses, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Yuzo is a Japanese reject whose dad probably crash-landed over the US in World War II and impregnated a fucking gay cowboy. Thus he was born. Tobin is a Jewish Irish slut who should have been packing dairy products originated from dick rather than attempt to review games.
All right.
And there we go.
Thank you very much.
Richard. That was nonsensical and horrible.
That was prim and proper.
Prim and proper.
Yes.
GTA 4. So we've been looking for a good excuse to give away our copies of GTA 4, and we've decided...
I think we will actually be promoting some of our favorite events on the forums.
Why make a new contest when we've got ones that are already working?
Exactly. So we have, every week we talk about the shoop contest.
Yep.
So Celia always picks up different things. People do shoops, people vote on the best one, and the winner gets a newbie.
So how about...
Winner gets
fucking GTA 4.
Yes. The game we gave 2 thumbs
Shut up, wine! I can remember things. Yeah, so GTA 4, we have 2 copies owned by NooBTooB. So for 2 weeks in a row.
Oh no, actually,
I'm sorry.
So the second copy will be going to the other contest that we have.
Member of the week.
Okay. So so Ash Gunner sets that up. It's already in its 6th week. So whoever writes the best thread or starts the best thread, he picks 5. We vote, and whoever the winner will also get GTA 4.
Yeah. So starting this week, it's the winner of this week, which will be.
Yes, we're gonna have to get some timing. It'll be on the forum, so go check out the thread, and that will be the one. So you should work hard the week before.
Yeah, so starting on June 29th, that week, June 29th to the end of that week, if you win that shoop contest, you're going to get GTA 4. So there you go. This is what happens when you donate to NooBTooB.
That's right.
So like we've said many times before, all the donations that we get from the show go directly back to you guys. We haven't pocketed a penny. So we bought the game, we played it, we reviewed it, and now we're giving it back to you guys for being a fucking awesome community.
Yeah, why not? Because we're done with GTA. So.
We're done with GTA 4.
Cool. So we have the NooBTooB member of week number 6. At 6, Ash Gunner starts this up every week.
Yes.
And the winner this week is
Iceman.
He did a great job. Did you read his Bandai Command review?
I did not.
Check it out. It is like an essay. It is.
So is this in response to us saying that Bionic Commando is coming out, like the remake?
Well, I think he's trying to like kind of build up some excitement about it. But he's actually.
I'm already fucking pumped.
Well, he's reviewing the original NES game.
Yeah.
And he just talks, and it's like it's great. It's really good. Everybody loved it, and we want to promote that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So good job, Iceman. Sorry you didn't win next week for GTA 4, but congratulations for winning this week. Good job.
We'll keep doing this, because the thing is, as we get more donations, things like that, we'll be buying the games that we review and then giving them away.
Absolutely.
NooBTooB Arcade.
NooBTooB Arcade number 28.
It is back. So go to the events forums and check it out.
Yes.
Rain is now the runner of the whatchamacallit. So
the NooBTooB Arcade. Yeah. So the whole goal of NooBTooB Arcade is for the people that don't happen to have money to play games, or they don't like any games that are coming out this week. We have a contest of who can play. Yeah, there's not much
there's
at
not
all.
much. So you should be playing.
If you don't want to be playing Guitar Hero on Tour or Final Fantasy Tactics, you can go play one of these free games and compete against other NooBTubers.
Absolutely. And then you just post up your score. And the thing is, if you shoop, we will find out.
Yeah.
We got to do a little bandage for a shooper.
Don't be a dick.
Yes.
Don't cheat.
It's something where you don't get anything.
It's a free game with no prize. Have some pride in yourself.
Yes. And we can tell we have many Photoshop experts on staff.
I can tell from the pixels and from having seen many Photoshops before.
Well, it's just the thing is, it was funny. It was he had a score,
and
then we looked at all the other scores, and it was 5 pixels off, and it was a different font, and I'm like, it's
in cursive.
Yeah, just
it's written by hand with MS Paint.
Yeah, it was just oh, and not only that, he won the last one, which he probably also shoot. So he tried to do it twice in a row. And I'm like, come on, being a little greedy there.
Yeah, we'll catch you eventually.
That's right.
And then we'll call your parents and we'll tell them you're a cheater.
Yes, cheaters never win.
No. So iTunes, we are doing pretty well. So we're getting so close.
This close.
Where are we at?
So we are on the second page still.
Second page.
But we're 4th on the second page. So we just beat Hardcore Christian Gamer.
Great.
So yeah, Jesus is on his side.
The bar is low, but we're coming up.
But we are, I guess. So the next one up on top of us is Orange Lounge Radio. They have been doing their podcast for 5 years. 5 years.
So Orange Lounge Radio, what's up, bitch? We're coming.
Next.
So how do they help us?
So they leave a good review. They go to iTunes, they type in NooBTooB, and they look for the videos as well as the normal one, and they leave a review for each.
Yeah.
As well as what?
As well as marking up the other reviews as useful. So
Absolutely. It's
really quick and easy. Just seriously, just go to iTunes, spend a couple seconds doing it, and it would really help us out, and we like getting more viewers that way.
And we don't need that many. So right now, on the second page, you know how many reviews we have?
How many?
78.
Nice.
So we have, 14,000 people usually watching this thing?
Yeah.
Just go to iTunes.
Yeah, 14,000 fans. More than 72 of you can rate us on iTunes.
Yes.
Come on now.
Let's just get a little bit higher.
Yep.
Come on, we're close.
So,
each week we feature audio and video voicemails on the show. If you have a burning question, request, or funny story, please give us a ring.
Yes, you can contact us toll-free at 888-233-8480 and send your audio or video.
Video, bitches.
What? Video files to feedback at NooBTooB.com. Also, video responses on YouTube, but make sure you mail us the file as well.
That's absolutely correct. Video questions are preferred, but all questions need to be under 60 seconds to be featured on the show.
And don't forget the yow.
Yow.
First up is B-Rad.
Brad?
It's not Brad. It's not Janet.
I like
it's not
to be
Dr.
Rad.
Scott. It's not Rocky. Brad. Janet.
It took a while. It was like Rocky. Oh, gotcha. Very good. Very
My
good.
cultural references make no fucking
Jesus
sense.
Christ.
All right, so B-Rad, what's up?
Hey guys, it's B-Rad. So first of all, are you guys excited about Little Big Planet? And if so, do you think it's going to be worth the wait, or do you think it's just going to be a big disappointment? So yeah, yow. Actually, wait a minute, that wasn't good enough.
That was a very...
That was an epic. Yeah, I think he should have his tonsils checked though. I think I saw some spots, some tonsillitis,
something.
Yeah.
But yeah, B-Rad, he's talking about Little Big Planets, the big game. Actually, it's the next big game that I'm waiting for on the PS3.
So when Boom Blocks came out, you and I were talking some smack. We're like. Yeah. They beat them to Little Big Planet. Oh, I guess this has already been done. What happened?
Oh man, Boom Blocks sold 60,000 copies its first week.
Seriously, Steven Spielberg could shit 60,000 people in like that's nothing. I can't.
That's like one theater, right?
That is
one theater.
Epic fail for Steven Spielberg. That is seriously.
Well, I think it just goes to show that like the name itself doesn't really have too much for you. I think what
the name, obviously Kojima does some shit, but
yeah, but he doesn't put his name on the thing.
No, that's
you know
true.
what I mean?
That's
just like if you took anybody, like I don't know, like Tobin Kozaire's Jar Jar Hunter, it's just like I don't know how many more people are going to buy that.
Probably about 60,000.
maybe
about 5. How
maybe
about that?
5. All right.
So, but here's the thing: is the game was actually good.
I know.
That's what kills me.
And you have games like Carnival Games and these other really shitty minigame collections, which are selling so many more.
And the Raving Rabbids, honestly, like Boomblocks is better than that shit, and those sell like 1 billion copies.
Boomblocks is better than like 90% of the Wii games that are out there.
And it's a perfect casual game. It's like it's really easy to pick up. It's like kids could play it. I don't get why it didn't sell.
You can design your own levels. You can share them. It shares a lot of features with Little Big Planet. So I'm a little worried.
Yeah. So Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet. What's the main concept of the game? I mean, it's
hard
a race,
to say.
Right?
Yeah, I
it's
think
a race.
You're supposed to be just getting from point A to point B, and there's like all these little physics puzzles.
Yep.
But
Cooperative play.
Yeah, but they seem to be kind of selling it on the level building.
Yeah, because it's really easy, and I think that's the same thing what Spore's doing, right? They're trying to make user-generated content the next big thing.
Right.
And we talked about this like last year. We said, what's the next big thing? User-generated content. Totally. Spore's going to do it. Little Big Planet's going to do it.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to do it.
We're not sure if that's true.
But Spore is doing really well, dude.
Spore is doing very well.
You know how many creatures are being created right now?
But are people creating creatures other than kind of like offensive ones? I mean, are they really...
No, I mean, if you look at the raw numbers, it's like, I don't remember how much. It was like over like 100,000.
Good.
New creatures.
Yeah.
Like, probably like over 1 million.
So you just got to hit the nail on the head. You got to get the right kind of user content. You got to make it easy. So with Little Big Planet, they really need to build a community where you can have levels that you can upload, you can rate them, you can comment, you can send to friends. I mean, this has to be easy. It has to be built in. It has to be just like a menu where you can just do it with one click.
We have to do it exactly how Spore is doing it today. You have to be able to upload to fucking YouTube with a click.
How hot is that?
That's amazing.
If people can make their own videos, make their own levels on Little Big Planet and upload them to YouTube, done.
Yeah, done.
It'll be huge.
Yeah. Or even at the bare minimum, like go to PlayStation Network or whatever they decide to have showcase these features. In home, maybe if I go to my TV and then look at just random levels.
Imagine the channel, you could surf through the channels. So you remember that one game that came out, black and white, where you were on a sled? And you could just sled down the level. It was just like
Line Rider.
Line Rider.
Yeah. Oh, amazing.
If you go onto YouTube and look for Line Rider, there's like 80 bazillion videos. So people love that shit. If they can make their own level, like people were spelling out like "fuck your mom" and Line Rider, and like there were some jumps that were like
random.
Yeah. So people love it. You just got to make it easy.
So I think this has the potential, but I don't know. I'm very excited to try it, but the longer they draw it out, because my understanding is they're drawing it out because they want to add features.
Yeah.
So they're adding, I think, a story mode. They're adding more co-op stuff. Yeah. They're adding a bunch of stuff.
So in 2012, when Home comes out, and when Little Big Planet and Spore come out.
I'm not going to make a bet, but all that shit's going to... Well, except for Home.
Yeah.
All that other shit's going to be out.
Yeah, it's true. But I'm just saying, like, are they saying Little Big Planet this year?
They should, yeah. So, that's what they're saying.
How would you like to wager?
I would not.
So
I will wager Top Hat's hair.
Yes! How about that? Speaking of the devil, we'll get to Top Hat in a second, because I'm coming for you, bitch. But first up, Lucian with a horrifying proposition.
Oh, for what? For you to finish Bioshock?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Lucian. So, Tobin's status on the whole Bioshock contest has been kind of ambiguous. If by this recording he has already accepted and disregarded this message, it is solely to get Tobin to play Bioshock. Okay, if you beat Bioshock, I will drink my own piss. Swear to God. It won't be no apple juice either. It'll be the real deal. Like, I guess I couldn't show myself pissing, but maybe if my back is turned toward the camera. But needless to say, it'll be real, alright? So, beat Bioshock, I'll drink my piss. Good day. Yow.
I don't like this game anymore.
I know. How about if he beats Bioshock, you don't show us your piss?
That'd be awesome. He's like threatening us. He's like, seriously, I swear to God, I will send in a video of me drinking my own piss unless you beat Bioshock tomorrow.
And then you're gonna be playing. You're gonna go right now, right?
So Top Hat.
Yeah, he replied. You know what he said.
Top Hat's a little bitch.
He said he never said he would shave his hair off, and he didn't.
He didn't. That's true.
But-
I said, let's step it up a notch. I said,
Yeah.
Top Hat, I will do this shit right now.
Yeah.
If you bring it.
And he didn't. He said, no, I only want to cut it to shoulder length. What?
Unacceptable.
What?
Unacceptable.
What?
So I'm thinking we could extend this contest. You know who I'm thinking?
Who?
Magenta.
He's not going to do it.
I want Magenta's big puffy fro. I want your big curly fro, Magenta. I want it.
He just mail it to you.
You have to mail it to me. So I'm saying I will beat Bioshock if Magenta shaves his head. Who else has nice long hair?
I don't know. Actually, I can't think of very many others.
I can't think of any. Although Sloth, not Sloth. Locke put a comment on the forums.
He'll
where he's
do
like,
anything.
He said, "I'll do anything." He's like, Tobin, you name it, I'll do anything.
What can we make? Because he's already shaved his head, so
You have to let me sleep with your girlfriend. He said anything.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, are you? I don't think she heard you.
God, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
What? Shit! She heard me.
Yeah, she's not wearing headphones today.
Damn it! She's got to be wearing those headphones. So,
Okay.
we're still waiting. We're still waiting for the deal clincher.
So basically, the guy with the tattoo, retaliation. That's not enough.
That's close. But
He
hasn't. I mean, like he's icing on the cake, but he hasn't really committed. Like he hasn't said, "I will get this tattoo." He's like, "I can't have it. My parents can't see it."
Yeah, it's got to be on my back of my thigh.
He's kind of wish-washy. Like I'm cool with it. I'm very excited about that. But I need this. I need this last thing. I need this one thing.
You need hair.
Somebody needs to shave their fucking head. Or lazy gamer girlfriend has to send me a picture of herself topless.
Hey, you never know.
I'm just throwing this out here.
So basically, so the thing is, it's ambiguous.
Yeah.
The piss drinking is
that's not
cool. That's not cool.
And
we also don't want to encourage young.
We're
going
to go to jail.
Yeah, that's just bad.
So what I'm saying is, one of you guys, one of you fans out there with long hair, send in a video of you with your long hair and tell me that you're going to cut it, shave your head if I beat Bioshock.
No
and
wigs.
I'll do it.
Wigs don't count.
No wigs. I'm saying, bring it. I'm ready.
So it's got to be hair or something equivalent so far.
Something equivalent. I don't know what equivalent is, but
topless. Whatever. Boobs. Newbies for boobs.
Yeah. So Lucien, you are fucked up, my friend. You have problems. I like that, but don't drink your own piss.
Yes, please. Oh, do you think? The thing is, Romans used to drink their own piss to brush their teeth.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what they used to just toothpaste.
That's why the Roman Empire fell. Is they're too busy brushing their teeth with their own piss.
Apparently so.
That's weird. All right, so next
the more
up
you know.
More you know. MMO horror.
Hey NooBTooB, this is Korean. This is MMO horror, and there's actually one more Wii exclusive game coming out in the fourth quarter. It's The Blob. I don't know if you guys are excited about it. I'm definitely excited about it. It was an awesome indie PC game, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, yow.
So there's a lot of games out there. We didn't cover everything.
No,
so
we covered a hell of a lot.
We covered a shitload. Go back and look at those videos, son. We talked about like 20 games per show. It's
just like we couldn't pick everything. We picked the ones that we were excited about, or we knew that. Other people were very excited about. So,
but I mean, honestly, if I had a chance to go back, I would put The Blob on there because it looks cool.
Did you play it though at PAX?
I didn't. I watched people play it.
So I played it at PAX, and I was actually talking to either one of the developers or the marketing guy there, and he's all explaining stuff to me. But I was just playing. It's just like, okay, you're a blob around a black and white town, and you bounce against buildings to change their color. You change your own color by picking up different paint stuff.
Yeah.
It's neat. You know what it reminded me of? Did you ever play Tony Hawk Online?
No.
So Tony Hawk Online had this mode called Graffiti Mode, where if you did a trick off a certain area of the map, it would change to your color.
Okay.
And then to actually switch colors, you had to do a trick that was worth more points. Right. So then whoever at the end of the time limit gets
so
exactly like that.
But they were missions though. Like I was watching. That's what looked really interesting. Is like all around town, there's like these little exclamation marks and stuff, and you get to them like, all right, you got to get 6 yellow buildings, and you got to climb up the buildings and tag them with yellow. And
but it's kind of like GTA, but on a really small scale. So it's trying to be open world. It's just like I think it's trying to be too much, and the actual mechanics themselves felt. This was a year ago.
But this was on PC. You played on PC, I thought you said.
No, this was on the Wii.
You played on Wii, okay.
Where you actually basically kind of like, and you have this weird thing where you're kind of rolling and you're attacking, you're swiping to jump.
Okay.
You're kind of doing it a lot, which I didn't like so much. So anyway, I explained this. I'm saying, hey, look, these are kind of the problems I'm having with the game. Maybe they're fixing them. I don't know.
Okay. So I didn't get to play it, but I watched people play it, and I'm pumped.
Yeah.
But you got to play it, and you're not as pumped, so I'm a little bit nervous. But I seriously, I do want to play it. It looked very cool at PAX. So I'll
cool
definitely,
idea.
Yeah, it's a very cool idea. It's very innovative. I think you already explained it.
Yeah, black and white town. You're trying to paint stuff.
Paint it. You're a blob of paint, basically.
Yeah.
Picking up different colors. So it looks cool. It looks cool. Next up, Sonic Suns with a video question.
Yeah.
Hey NooBTooB, this is Sonic Suns. I haven't talked to you in a while, but I gave a review a while back, and you mentioned me on the show, which is really cool. Here's my question. You noted the Penny Arcade recent game, Brain Slick Precipice of Darkness thing, and it wasn't all that good. Which is kind of ironic, because guys at Penny Arcade are constantly talking about games, and they know a lot about games, and they know good from bad games. Who think that I'm making one, it would be really good, and apparently not. I'm asking you guys, do you think you'd ever be in the same position? That A, NooBTooB would make themselves a game, B, do you think you would fail in the same way that Penny Arcade seems to have failed? And C, do you think you'd have such a rabid fan base that you'd make significant sales off of it anyway? That's about it. Yow.
All right, well, I think we have a pretty easy answer for that.
That our game would be better?
Jar Jar Hunter is better.
Jar Jar Hunter is better.
Jar Jar Hunter is classic.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Absolutely.
10 thumbs up.
10 thumbs up.
So, a game. I don't really like the idea. Like, I don't like the idea of us making a game as game reviewers. Like, I think that it's a little bit weird that Penny Arcade did it.
I don't know if it's weird per se, but I think it's a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
Because they spend so much time talking badly about other people's games.
Yeah.
When they make a game, they're going to be held up to like this huge,
almost an unfair standard. Really.
Yeah, it is unfair because I don't think because I think making a good game is very hard.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right, because there's so many different elements that come into play. I think that if we were to make a game.
But one of the things we faulted them at was not so much even the game, was that they got money hungry. Like, that was bullshit. They charged more than any game has ever charged before.
But, the thing is, like, there's a business person in charge of that.
Yeah,
it may not be them. It's probably, whatever.
So, I mean, I love the idea of our users going out and making games because they have fun with it. Because we have all these in-jokes. We have chainsaws on a stick. We have you doing the Spider-Man. I mean, like, there's all this
and
cool...
it's free!
It's free! So, like, I think that would be our problem, is that, like, even if somebody made us a game, we'd be like... I just give it away.
Yeah,
but it costs $10,000 to make. We're like,
sorry.
Come on.
It'd be cool.
Come on. Like, we're not really money minded when it comes to NooBTooB.
Yeah.
But I mean, even if we did make a game, it'd be like 500 gamer points. It's like,
can we make it one?
Yeah, we just want a lot of people to play it. We want it to be full of in-jokes. We want it to just be really fun.
Yeah,
we'd probably have to fight about what it'd be about because I'd want it to be like this platformy collect a bunch of shit.
I'll be like, no, it needs to be a real-time strategy game, like slow.
It's like every level would switch. All of a sudden it's like RTS, and then it's like FPS, and then all of a sudden
and then it would be terrible.
Yeah, it would be awful. But there'd be like Gun Hunter.
Yeah, Gun Hunter.
Be like Chicken Fucker.
MILF Hunter.
MILF Hunter. All these like Chainsaw on a Stick, Jar Jar Hunter.
I think the show is definitely more inclined to do more flashy type, really small games. Like if we actually try to make something serious, it just wouldn't work. So I wouldn't want to do it.
I think so too. I agree. I think that a lot of times we've criticized games. We're like, oh, they tried to do too much.
You're like
yeah. When's the last time we reviewed a game? We're like, they did 7 different genres perfectly. It's just perfect. It was a first-person shooter, platformer, collect-em, RTS.
That's true, and it was awesome.
And it was NBA.
A sports game. And driving.
So, probably not, but I think ours would be pretty awesome.
I think it'd be awesome to the fans.
Yes.
And we wouldn't want to charge you
14,000 of you. That's about how many we'd, give it away to.
So, yes.
So that's it. That's all we have time for, sadly. We are out of time.
That is unfortunate. Okay.
So...
All right, that's our show for the week. Check out our website at NooBTooB.com, and if you're please participate in our forums by clicking the community link at the top of the page.
Hell yeah, and if you're watching this video on YouTube, there's a subscription button right over here, and also rate this video with 5 stars with my whiny junk.
Whiny junk.
Wine-covered, lick the wine off my junk, and then put 5 stars on it. That's all for this episode. I'm Tobin and Yuzo.
I'm Yuzo Watanabe. Audio engineering is done by Ray.
Show me your rage!
Show me your rage! Strong. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
We're out!
Oh, hello. Hello. All right. You got energy?
I think so.
You got rhythm? You got music? Okay.
Dancing feet. All right.
Hello! Oh.
Sorry. I just noticed my shirt was really cold.
You have the green gunt of doom.
Green gunt of doom. Okay.